and then the book can go for printing. But the book is already largely translated to Russian. So when I get the forward, all we need is to translate the forward of the book to Russian, and then the book can be published also in Russian. So that's the news about the Quran and Russia's destiny. I expect the book will be sold for £15, but we don't know what will be the cost of shipping, because the cost of shipping depends upon the weight of the book. So we have to wait. There are many of you who already made pre-orders, but I can't send any invoice because I do not yet know what is the cost of printing. Okay? The other news is that I am working very hard on the book entitled Dajjal's Footprints in Time. And it's a very enjoyable book, and I've finished more than about 250 pages, but I've come across a big problem, and we want to share that problem with you. Our Prophet, Allah's blessing be upon him, prophesied about the end time. He said that time will move faster and yet faster. A whole year will pass like a month, and the whole month will pass like a week, and the whole week will pass like a day, and the whole day will pass like an hour, and the whole hour will pass like the amount of time it takes to kindle a fire. That's the hadith. We know what is a year, because Allah says in the Quran that 12 months constitute a year. 12 months. This is, of course, 12 lunar months. And we know what is a month, because a month is a period of time between two new moons. And incidentally, the moon was not seen last night, so today was the last day of the month of Rabi'u Thani. And tonight, we are now in the new moon, the moon of Jamadi al-Ula, tonight, okay? So we know what's a month. And we also know what's a week, because Allah says several times in the Quran that He created the heavens and the earth in 6 days. And then He ordered Banu Israel to observe the day of the Sabbath on the 7th day. No work. You can pray and you can rest, but you cannot work. And it is known as the day of the Sabbath, and this is the law of the Sabbath. So 6 days plus 1 made a week. And we know what is a day. We know what is a day, because a day comes to an end at sunset. Although there are some crazy people who believe the day ends at midnight. So we know that the day ends at sunset. This audience doesn't smile. Something wrong? We know that the day ends at sunset. And when the day ends, a new day begins. So a day is a period of time between sunset and sunset. But he said that the whole day will pass like an hour. And we don't know what period of time is an hour. We don't know. We don't know how many hours are there in a day and how many in a night. We don't know. We don't know if all the hours are equal in length. We don't know. It could be that the hours are determined by the sun, the movement of light and darkness and the movement of the sun. It could be. So imagine my astonishment when I found out that 12 hours in a day and 12 hours in a night has come to us from a pagan Roman Empire which worshipped Jesus, Zeus and Venus and all these gods and goddesses. 12 hours in a day and 12 hours in a night. And then I found, to my even greater astonishment, in the Gospel, that Nabi Isa alayhi salam, Jesus asked, are there not 12 hours in a day? So I put on my thinking cap, something good to do. And I said to him, I said, something is wrong here. In the Urdu language, it says, Dal mein kuch kala hai. Something is wrong here. And then, even more astonishingly, I find a hadith in the Sunan of Abi Dawood, in which our Prophet said that the day of Jummah is comprised of 12 hours. And in one of those 12 hours, any dua that you make, Allah will answer it. And look for that hour in the last hour after Salatul Asr. And I said to myself, something is wrong here, because I am not happy and not comfortable with a day being divided into 12 hours and a night being divided into 12 hours, which came from the pagan Roman world. So I'm stuck there now with my book. And I need students who will help me to do the research, to locate whether or not we can accept this hadith, or whether it is like some others, a bogus hadith. Okay, so this book is being written and I'm enjoying writing it, and I thank Allah who gave me life to continue writing. And we have another 15 minutes left. The time is moving nicely. So is there anyone who has a question unconnected with tonight's lecture?